I'm Andrew, and I've had cluster headaches for almost 15 years. Started when I was 12 in middle school, and obviously that had its own sort of challenges that came along with it. Wasn't able to participate in a lot of the same social activities or extracurriculars, and obviously that sort of excludes you from the group and makes it a little tough to make friends. So through middle school and high school with just a very few amount of friends and people that I could be myself with, it was made very clear to me very quickly that a normal middle schooler or high schooler would not be able to sustain a friendship with somebody in my situation. Um, it wasn't until I started going to college that I found a group called Cluster Busters, which is a support group online, and they hold a conference once every year. Um, and it wasn't until I went to that first conference where I really realized that I wasn't the only person who was dealing with these sorts of situations, that there were people from all different walks of life dealing with multiple different situations, issues, problems, and there was a lot of overlap there, and it was very therapeutic to know that I wasn't by myself. And I ended up meeting the person who would go on to be my wife at the Nashville conference.
I'm Ashley Hattle, soon to be Cleminshaw. I've had episodic cluster headaches since my senior year of high school, and I had no idea what was happening to me. Luckily, the first neurologist I went to did know that they were cluster headaches, but didn't explain to me what cluster headaches are, so I thought I was cured. He gave me some prednisone and shipped me off to college. Well, 6 months later, they came back, and I was in the emergency room several nights in a row where they just gave me painkillers when that doesn't do anything for cluster headaches. So for several years, it was a struggle, just navigating life, and I have a strained relationship with most of my family because they didn't understand it, thought I was being dramatic. There's no way it can be that painful. So I did have a good group of friends, luckily a small group, but there came a time where my episodic cycles were lasting longer than a month, and I was just desperate. It finally occurred to me that I can't be the only one out there, so I did some research and I found out about Cluster Busters, and I went to my first conference in Nashville in 2014, met him, and it was incredible to meet 100 other people who have cluster headaches, who can look at you and say, me too. It's amazing to find out that you're not alone. And so for those that are struggling and feeling really isolated right now, there are so many people out there that are ready to support you, and you don't have to do it alone.